friends, today we're going to be talking about lemongrass. So as you can see on the counter here, I have a lot of lemongrass that is freshly harvested from my yard. I just brought it inside and basically gave it a quick rinse in case there was any bugs or dirt or whatever on it. It's been, growing organically in my yard. For newbies, lemongrass does have sharp edges on it, so you need to be careful running your hands along the edges. Just when I cut it, I usually wear, my leather gloves, and then in the house I just handle it carefully so I don't get little cuts on me. After we cut the part that we're going to make the lemongrass tea today, which I prefer the thicker part of the stalk here, the bottom parts, because it has just so much more flavor than the leafy part. I am then going to take the leafy part and wrap it and dry it for future uses. It still has the sit, it's just not as strong as the bottom part. So what we're going to do is we're just going to simply take and cut about, 3 inches and drop it into the pot. I have a pot here of water. So again, we're just taking and cutting with our kitchen scissors about a 3 or 4 inch spot. Very easy to do. We just watch our fingers so that we don't scrape ourselves on the sharp edges of the leaves. You can also use a knife if you want. I don't have a cutting board set out right now, so we're not going to do that. But again, we're just putting it right in the pot, just like this. These scissors aren't as good as those. Those are new. We just drop it in the pot. Depending on how, these scissors are very garbagey. Depending on how strong you want your tea, you can do one at a time, please. You can do a little or a lot. So I usually put probably about a cup for 4 cups of tea. You can do more or less. It just really depends on your taste. So just experiment with that. If it's too strong, you can always add water. So I figure make it go the stronger side versus the weaker side, because if it's weak, it's just not going to have a lot of flavor and kind of be pointless. But if you smell this, it's so fresh lemony scent. You can cut these smaller too if you want. You'd probably get more of the flavor out, but I do it in, like I said, 3-4 inch strips. So after we cut all of these and put them in the pot, we're just gonna boil it and then simmer it for probably about 20 minutes longer. Just gives you a stronger flavor. And then when you do it in larger pieces like this, you don't really have to worry about straining. I usually just take one of my big, spoons and scoop it out and pour it into my cup. You can drink it as is. You can add other flavors into it. You can cut that one smaller, please. And you could add raw honey like we do. We were tempted today to try maybe adding in some of our our dried lavender and dried rosemary, just to kind of see the different flavors we might come up with. But I think first we'll just do just the plain lemongrass and add stuff as we see fit. So that's it today. Again, this has been lemongrass. I'll make another video to just show how we're going to weave the leafier ends. Thank you.